Hello. We are watching Tales of the Stinky Dragon. I know it's not going to be as good as Avavantis. I can't speak. But I want more cute D&D shots. Let's watch.
Coming up on the conveyor belt, you notice axes hanging on the wall, sparkling with electricity, and there's a hamster spinning in a wheel nearby with electrical cables being run from it to the axes.
I'm gonna shoot the hamster with my longbow.
The poor hamster.
All right, yeah, go ahead and make an attack roll on the hamster.
Gotta thread this needle, boys. Here we go.
Bart covers his eyes. He can't watch.
Gus, as a DM, have you ever said make an attack roll on the hamster?
28! That was a nat 20.
He got a nat 20 on the hamster attack.
+8. Really screw this hamster up.
Kyborg sized it up and managed to put his arrow right between the tiny little innocent eyes of the hamster, pinning it to the wall.
Rolling for damage.
Yeah, the hamster is pinned to the wall, motionless, dead.
Roll for damage.
The wheel stops spinning.
Oh, God. No, I'm so sorry, hamster.
Poor little hamster.
That was the most evil hamster I've ever seen in my life.
Now he's going to be haunted by hamster ghost. Audio from the podcast. They do a podcast.
So I'm
Interesting.
looking at these suspenders of Haglin.
They allow you to snap the suspenders and suffer a little bit of bludgeoning damage to receive a bonus on your next persuasion check.
Ooh, what a useful thing.
Can I try them on first before I buy them?
Sure, why not?
All right.
That idiot.
Oh my god, that
Bart
idiot!
goes ahead and snaps the suspenders.
He's just sort of bleeding out of his mouth as he haggles.
All right, you're gonna go ahead and give me these suspenders here for 150 gold.
Make a persuasion check.
16 total.
It's a deal. Anything else?
I've been eyeing this magic conch, and I must say,
Snaps the suspenders.
it would look mighty fine for 500 gold.
Okay.
It looks so painful. That's Gus from Rooster Teeth. Yeah, I thought I recognized him.
500.
All right.
Oh, anything else?
Do you have any immovable rods?
I'd like that.
Oh, I'd love that as well.
They're just like basically robbing this guy blind with the suspenders.
To add it to my collection.
What if whichever one of yous gets it gives it to old Bart here?
And Aleve and Suavier's just gonna be wearing a barrel with suspenders and robbed and blind.
So I'm
No,
looking at
not robbing him blind.
So what do you want to do? You fell down the ziggurat.
My spider still.
Yeah, you are.
Yeah, you still have spider limbs.
I just go climb it up.
You can climb up and tie a rope to a python and toss it back down if you want to. Go.
Shoot a web. Shoot a web. Shoot a web. In Mud's voice. Shoot the web.
Can I try and shoot a web?
Shoot the web.
Yeah, try to shoot a web.
That's a 1.
Yeah, a little bit of poop. Come.
That's a little bit of poopy with a little tiny piece of web, and then the poop is just stuck on your butt.
Try again, Gum. Try again.
I shot a web, but I don't like it.
Stinky web.
1.
Oh, stop shooting web. It's not web.
All right, let's.
I shot a web, but it's all wet.
Third time's the charm. You've got this.
2.
Kyborg's just gagging.
All three of you notice that the enemy was killed right next to a staircase.
Okay, we go
Ooh.
up the staircase and discover lots of poop and pee.
I'm gum myself.
He done gummed himself. Oh no. Being a spider is a hard life.
Kyborg, you are awakened in your room by the innkeeper who has a fiery blue glow in his eyes and is giving you
Oh.
a giant Valrossian bear hug.
I'm gonna be honest, I really just want to jump out of that window.
Oh, that'd be cool. And then you can use him to land on.
Yeah, can I do that, Gus?
Okay, go for it.
16.
Ooh. You bounce on the bed and out the window, spinning in the air before landing on your attacker.
Woo! I didn't get my gear, right?
You do not sleep in your gear, so all your gear is in your room.
Okay, so I want to run outside.
You see that there are 3 more of those spirits down here.
Okay, I'm gonna scream at those 3 spirits to scare them, and then I'm gonna run upstairs to get my stuff.
And he's naked.
Yeah, go ahead and roll an intimidation check.
And it is a 1. Here we go.
Oh no. See, things like this make me really want to play D&D because it looks like it's so silly. But then like, what if I start playing D&D and all my creativity just leaves my brain and it just like melts away from me?
Stop, Kyborg, you are awake. Stop. Before you enter, you must cleanse your
There's little puppets!
sins in the holy water.
What next?
Make a religion check.
16. Got a 2.
Gum Gum, you feel compelled to confess a sin.
I'm afraid of the dark at night.
Well, there's nothing inherently wrong with that.
Yes, there is.
Roll a religion check.
4.
Yeah, you still feel dirty. You feel like you have another sin you need to unload.
The dolls are so cute!
I'm also afraid of forks.
Forks, the eating utensil.
There's a lot of spikes on them, and
There is a lot of spikes on them. Fork can be very
they
scary.
hurt my tongue.
Roll again, but you have advantage for having a pure soul.
I got a 7 and a 9. Sorry, Gus.
I'm also afraid of those wiggly things in the dirt.
Worms?
Whoa, yeah.
Roll again.
I got a 1.
Oh my god, these are the worst rolls!
A one?
God.
You have advantage.
I got another one.
Another
Oh my God.
Gum Gum, you might be tied up here for a little while.
Oh my god, the non-stop ones!
I cast Disguise Self. I look like sand in the night.
Gum Gum, mud disappeared.
Oh my god.
I walk over to the give and take, and I just try to use the most ghostly voice possible.
All right, ghosts of crime, I will do it.
And I just run and dive through a window.
You managed to dive through the window, but you belly flop onto the floor of the give and take.
He grabs a pogo stick
Jumping
and
jack.
the gopher.
As
A pogo stick and a
you're
gopher!
grabbing the go for, you hear a sound that might delight you. You think you hear doggies in the distance.
Doggies.
Come, throw me the things.
Throw it out the other window towards the ghost of crime.
As you do so, 3 large mastiffs go through the window.
Cut to the other building that me and Bart are on.
We all of a sudden have popsicles.
And our feet are dangling over the edge. And we're like, I wonder how Gum Gum and Mud are doing.
I wonder how they're doing. They're just banging out all of Kingdom Hearts style.
I grab the whistle of Noma. It summons creatures.
You pick it up, you blow the whistle, and it makes the mastiffs jump at you.
Oh, it worked.
You get 1 gold for each HP you sacrifice.
1 for 1.
All right, let's do this.
Stop hitting yourself. Stop hitting yourself. Stop hitting yourself.
I'm at 3 HP.
Oh my god.
I kind of want to do it again.
No, don't.
Just heal yourself and do it all over again. You're gonna get so well-faced. Wait, is this how real life is? Is this how real life is? Would you guys damage yourself a little if would you damage yourself a little if you got money? Wow, Damon. Wow, Damon. My own mod.
Barney casts Appeal of Alleviation and Healing Word
Wait, Bernie Sanders in the D&D campaign?
at 2nd level
So a total of 19.
and all my spell slots.
Petite
Pull
punches
up.
themselves again.
You made it? Such talent. Much wow.
No! I was waiting for it. I was like, I don't know why Barney's doing this. I was like, he didn't even ask.
All his spell shots!
This was not my intent. What are you doing?
And he just starts beating himself up again! No!
That was so kind of you to do that. Now I have so much more money to go spend and do some shopping.
This place is evil.
I'll just shoot myself a
couple
times.
It's crossbow. 13, 38.
Stop.
51. You got
They're just gonna get themselves killed just for money. I mean, that's kind of...
2 HP.
What do I got left for it? Let her rip.
I've done it.
What is
Wait. Chat. Did I have fart mod on? Did I have fart mod on? Why did nobody tell me? I guess he tried to tell me.
We're going to Vegas next. Shopping spree.
Vegas. Hopefully he won't die.
blood money?
It's fine. I'm bleeding for money. It's not. It's kind of like yes. Oh no, you dad. Nobody said. You guys wrote, oh my god, hey, there was no Camellia, you're farting out of your mouth. There was none of that. How was I supposed to know? God, you guys are rascals.
I want to hide.
You get 1 goal for.
Wait.
I want to hide. I want to hear what these guys are talking about.
You're in Dr. Ahm's workshop. There's a lot of there's a conveyor belt, a tool.
There's smoke from the
Steam from machines. Steam.
Could Bart
Too cold for the doors to open. Good. Bye.
be quietly playing the Mission Impossible theme song on his lute?
Sure.
Sweet.
You could be slowly, quietly plucking it.
Bring, bring, bring,
Okay,
bring,
go ahead.
bring, 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 bring,
Ahead and make me a stealth check.
bring, 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 bring.
Dun 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 dun
Dun,
dun
dun,
dun
dun.
dun. 8.
8?
Everyone's
Not so stealthy.
moving towards the door. Kyborg kind of hops out from the rest of the party and tries to hide behind some steam that is non-existent. And the steam moves on from the position, and he's just kind of crouching in the
Oh,
open.
no.
The mayor stops and stares at Kyborg. Says,
What are you doing?
Sneaky? I'm being sneaky?
nothing.
Imagine failing a stealth check. That's me every time I play a stealth game. It's just me constantly failing stealth checks. Non-stop stealth failure.
20 points of damage on Lewis the Frost Giant. What else do I do, Chip? I guess I had to get pretty close to him.
Yeah, and so would you provoke attack of opportunity if you tried to get away?
Probably.
Correct.
So you probably shouldn't do that.
No, I'm going to provoke attack of opportunity.
Are you really?
Yeah, I have a plan. Chip withdraws. Lewis takes a swing with his pickaxe. That's a critical hit. Oh, he critted on you.
And your plan? Now the plan?
Everyone the plan until they get hit in the mouth. Well, I wanted to use Heckish Rebuke if I'm still alive. So 9 plus 4 plus 24 is 37 points
Ooh, crit hit.
of piercing
I'm
damage.
still kicking, baby.
Barely
All
though.
the blood. That was a good hit. Pull my finger. And then I use Heckish Rebuke on him. I'm rolling that, and that is Jesus. You rolled a 1, a 1.
It's a terrible roll. This is like when I roll the dice in Mario Party and I use the special dice where you get 3 dice and then you roll and they're all like 1, 2s, and 1s. And you're just like, I used my item for this bullshit.
1 and a 2. 4 points of damage for 37 points of damage.
You rolled a 1, a 1, and a 2 out of 3 d10s.
Yeah, let's keep replaying that moment back, guys. Come on. Barney, do you have any commentary?
Wow, that was really unimpressive.
Thank you, Barney.
That was so unimpressive. Where's my lip balm? My lips are so dry. This is the thing I hate about winter, chat. I hate how dry my lips get.
A tiny pair of T-Rex eyes pops out from the nest. What's your plan to catch it?
Can I also look like a dinosaur that can set up the hunting trap and get caught in the hunting trap? And he'll either want to be my friend and help me or eat me.
Can you disguise
Make me a dinosaur.
Gum as a dinosaur?
A little bit of dash of that, a little bit of powder there.
Bart whips together a little disguise and transforms Gum Gum into some kind of hybrid humanoid dinosaur-looking creature.
And I'm naked. And I go and I kind of friendly bounce up towards the thing. And then I step on the trap.
Okay, what do you do?
Oh, wow.
Go ahead and make a performance check.
That's how I scream anyway. It's a 3.
Oh, God.
Bart, go ahead and make a perception check.
I could perceive that Gum Gum is being an idiot.
Gum Gum's just so precious. And the dinosaur did not save Gum Gum. He was abandoned.
Kyborg, it's your turn.
I want to pull out my long
That was strange.
sword.
Hey, did anyone know Kyborg has a sword?
I feel in my back, you know, when you feel a spider back there and you're like, what the hell? And then I go into attack.
A sword!
First time using his sword.
Awesome!
Nat 20.
Whoa!
Go ahead and roll your damage.
I have my shield out, so I'm assuming I'm only doing 1 arm.
Wait, you have your shield out. You can't have your shield out if you're using your bow, can you?
I guarantee you right now,
Wait, you can't. Wait. Why does he want to use a shield while he has a bow?
Blaine has had that shield equipped the entire time we've been doing this campaign.
Pause. Okay, I go to inventory, and it's the things that are selected, correct? Those are what's... Was it?
Yes, it is. I see
I
it.
thought I was a god in this game.
The next attack Kyborg takes is going to take all of the damage that
Maybe the shield was like strapped to my back or on my chest.
Oh my god.
If you're like holding a bow, that arm could also have a shield.
I don't know how many times I've heard this crappy explanation for how someone was using a shield.
Would it help if I gave you back my inspiration?
Okay, so I definitely think Stinky Dragon, don't they feel like they're more of like an authentic D&D? Like they feel very by the book D&D. But maybe that's just like their clips are more by the book compared to Avivantis. What do you guys think? What do you think? More serious in that way. That's what I'm saying. I feel like they're more serious. And not in like a bad way, they're just more serious. They're like, we'll take you on, you know, and like we'll do it by the book. We'll roll the dice. Where and Atlantis, they just kind of like go all over the place, and suddenly there's a killer clown that got killed. Yeah, they do less rolls, even though they do rolls, but I feel like they just do less of it. I think they're maybe just being like more goofy, silly, just like. And not really caring about whether the action is possible or not. So Stinky Dragon feels more like they're like actually trying to D&D, if that makes sense. Not in like a bad way. Like it makes me want to play D&D more because it's interesting. I find it funny when they just fail the rolls or when they get like super OP great rolls, you know, like randomly rolling a D20 for no reason. I love that.
Mud uses his billowing cape and then leaps out the closest window.
Oh my goodness.
Art also
The puppets are so cute, not mad.
out the window.
Oh my goodness.
But uses his vest of slow descent.
Hey, all right, who else?
Gum Gum jumps out the window.
Gum Gum would jump out the window at this point.
Kyborg, are you gonna let this stand or are you gonna jump out the window?
I put a rope around the bed frame of the king, and then I fly out. His bed frame just goes.
Okay, so Mud, what do you do to prevent from taking fall damage?
Mud turns into a owl.
Gum Gum, what do you do to prevent taking any fall damage?
Tell me what am I saying?
You really jumped out of this window with no plan? All right.
I just see you whiz past me as I'm slowly descending.
I teleport back into the tower.
Okay, Gum Gum teleports back into the tower at the very last second.
And then slowly, awkwardly backs out of the room.
Oh no!
You enter the town and see that the resident fish people are trying to avoid the green rain, transforming them into monsters.
I'm looking at fish.
The fish people.
Oh my god. The monsters are turning into other monsters.
We could probably take like a canoe, flip it upside down, use it as a big umbrella. Maybe we do 2 so that I can be on Bart's
I'm just
level.
holding onto the sides of the boat. My feet are dangling off the ground.
He's just hanging, so dangling feet. Hee hee hee, feet are dangling.
As you all are trying to get a small rowboat, a shark-like humanoid runs up to you guys and says, "What are you doing? That's my boat."
It's our umbrella.
Yes, I highly advise you join us underneath the boat.
Also, you're a shark. Why do you need a boat?
Are you there or are you hiding in the boat?
I can't help but overhear the conversation.
What's a gang of boat thieves?
Okay.
I was hiding in the building. I saw you all stealing my boat, taking advantage of the situation.
No, we're just trying to avoid the rain. If there's
Go into a building like we all did.
We'd
Nobody
love
else is
to.
stealing a boat.
What do we do?
Oh wait, I have another idea. Here, have your boat, and I throw it out.
How absolutely savage of him. Just throwing a boat right in his face.